What's going on, guys? Welcome to the second installment of my Road to Max series. I have recently gotten 99 construction, and on this video I'm going to be showing you guys how you should get 99 construction. So you want to get 99 construction? Well, there's two ways to do that. There is the expensive way and the really expensive way. So I'm going to be going through two different methods of getting 99 construction. One that costs somewhere around 70 to 80 mil, and another one that can cost you 150 million GP plus. But either way you decide to do it, they are both pretty fast. Construction is most definitely one of the fastest 99s in this game. So let's get going with method one. So we're going to go ahead and start with the expensive method. And I don't want to jump into the really expensive method first because I don't want to give you guys a heart attack at how much it's going to cost and what you're going to need to do. So we'll start out with just the expensive method. So there's only going to be three things that you're going to need to make on your way to 99 construction. And that's going to be crude wooden chairs, oak larders, and oak dungeon doors. So the first step is going to be getting to level 33. So from level 1 to 33, you're going to make crude wooden chairs, which you will need to make 315 wooden chairs and a workbench. Now I want to explain really quickly why you want the workbench. So with the crude wooden chairs, if you make a workbench, you can make flat packs, which just require you to go into your house, sit at the workbench, and make the flat packs. This doesn't require you to enter building mode every single time, because at this level it's not feasible to have a servant, plus you can't even have one, so they can't bring you planks as you need them. So it's a lot faster and a lot easier if you just go into your house, sit down at the workbench, and make your flat packs, teleport to Edgeville, back to your house, etc., all the way until you hit level 33. Now this method, if you buy this stuff from the Grand Exchange, it's going to cost you about 200k, if that, maybe a little less, but that's not very much, and it doesn't really take that long. It'll take you about an hour to get from level 1 to 33 using this method. So now that you've hit level 33 construction, you want to move on to the next thing that you can make, and that's going to get you the best XP per hour. So from level 33 to 74, you're going to be making oak larders. You will need 1,078,031 experience to make it to level 74, and you will need to make 2,246 oak larders, which is 17,968 oak planks. Now using the oak larders, you can generally get between 125,000 and 200,000 experience per hour, depending on how much you're paying attention, and the time it'll take you to get from 33 to 74 is around 5 to 7 hours. Sometimes it can be a little longer. Like I said, I watched a lot of Netflix when I was getting 99 construction, so it took me a lot longer than it should have. But it's going to cost you somewhere around 7.5 mil. Now, during this part of the 99 construction, you'll be able to get a Butler at level 40, which can bring 20 items from the bank to you so you never have to bank. No more telling into Edgeville with the glory. The Butler will charge you 5,000 GP every 7 trips that he takes to the bank. So at level 40, you can get the Butler, and I do recommend it. It will make things a lot faster. Once you hit level 50, you can get the Demon Butler. The Demon Butler is the best servant, and it is highly recommended when doing anything with oak larders. The Demon Butler will charge you 10,000 GP every 7th trip to the bank, but he goes there and comes back in about 7 seconds. Now, once you hit level 58 construction, you're going to want to get a servant money pouch in your house. In order to do this, you're going to have 2 bedrooms in your house, one for you and one for your servant. In the servant's bedroom, you can build a servant money pouch, which can hold up to 3 million coins. Now, what this does is negate the use of you actually paying the Butler out of your pocket. Every 7 trips, he's going to stop you from what you're doing, and he's going to ask you for the money that you owe him. Now, because of the servant money pouch, this dialogue will absolutely be ignored, and you can just keep on going. Every time he comes back, you'll get a little message in your chat box that he's taking some money out of the money pouch. So I highly, highly recommend, as soon as you hit level 58, get the servant money pouch. It will make your life a lot easier. Alright, so now you've hit level 74, and you want to go all the way to 99, and it's going to be a long stretch. The way you're going to want to do this is you're going to want to make oak dungeon doors. Now you are going to need to make 19,897 oak dungeon doors on your way to 99, which is the equivalent of 198,970 oak planks. This will net you just about 12 million experience, and you can get anywhere from 300 to 450,000 experience per hour, once again depending on how much you are paying attention. So with the Oak Dungeon doors, you're going to want to downgrade from your Demon Butler to your Human Butler, because generally the time that it takes to make the dungeon door, remove it, make it, and remove it, then the Human Butler will be back. When you use the Demon Butler for this, he gets back a little bit too fast, interrupts you, and you have to keep clicking on him to get him to give you whatever planks he has left over. But for method 1, the expensive method, that is pretty much going to be it. Crude wooden chairs, oak larders, and oak dungeon doors. Those are the only 3 things that you have to make to get 99 construction pretty much as fast as you possibly can using this method. But now we are going to move on to the really expensive method, and if you are very interested in breaking your bank like I was, then this is definitely the method for you. So once again, we are back at level 1, and we are trying to get to level 33 construction. You are again going to make your crude wooden chairs all the way to level 33, and we're not going to go over this again because I covered it in the expensive method. For the second thing you're going to want to do, we're going to go back to oak larders. You're going to do oak larders from level 33 to level 52. And for this, you're going to only have to make 219 oak larders, which will be 1,752 planks. Now, that's not very expensive. That won't cost you much, but the next method is where it's really going to break the bank, and it's going to get really, really expensive. So now you're level 52 construction, and you are ready to start the very, very long road to level 99 construction. Now level 52 is right around 120,000 experience, and for the next 12 million and about 900,000 experience, you're going to be making mahogany tables. And for this, you're going to want to use the Demon Butler. Now for the mahogany tables, you are going to need 15,369 tables to get to 99. This is going to be 92,214 mahogany planks, and this method can get you anywhere between 600 and 700,000 experience per hour. Now the way that I did it and how much I paid attention, I probably averaged about 615 to 630,000 experience per hour, and that's because, once again, I watched a lot of Netflix while I was getting 99 construction. But getting 12.9 million experience doing this is only going to take you between like 18 and 22 hours. It is most definitely one of the fastest ways to get experience in the game, but this method is going to cost you 195 million GP. And you have to remember, with construction, you are not getting any of that back. This skill is a complete gold sink. Now while you are doing the mahogany tables, you're going to want to be using the Demon Butler. Now when you use the Demon Butler, the object is to make 2 tables while he is at the bank. So essentially, when he gets back from the bank, you're going to have 24 planks in your inventory. You're going to make 2 tables, talk to him, send him to the bank, turn around and make 2 more tables. This is the fastest way that you can possibly do this. And now I'm going to bring up the mouse that I have up on the screen so you can see how I did this and how it makes construction a whole lot easier. So if you have a mouse with side buttons that are programmable, you're definitely going to want to pay attention to this part. So if you have a mouse with programmable side buttons like I do, what you're going to want to do is assign these side buttons to the numbers 1 and 6. Now the way I did it, I put the 1 button near the back of the mouse and the 6 button near the front of the mouse. Now the reason you want to do this is because every time you right click to remove the table, it's going to ask you if you really want to remove it. Number 1 choice is yes, and then number 2 is no. So you're always going to want to hit yes, so that'll be the 1 key. When you bring up the dialog box to build a table, the mahogany tables are going to be the 6th choice on that list. So that's where the number 6 key comes in with the front button for me. Every time I build, 6. Every time I remove, 1. And when you have the servant money pouch in your house, you will never be interrupted by dialog box, so you can just pretty much skate right through it as soon as you hit level 52 and do this method, and you can definitely hit 700,000 experience per hour if you're paying attention. But that is it, guys. That is the 2 best methods to get 99 construction. The expensive way and the really expensive way. Now let's go through a quick recap of both ways. First, we'll start with the expensive way. From level 1 to 33, crude wooden chairs, you'll have to make 315 of those. Level 33 to 74, oak larders, you're going to make 2,246 of those. Level 74 to 99 oak dungeon doors, 19,897 dungeon doors, which is 198,970 oak planks. Into the really expensive way, level 1 to 33 crude wooden chairs, once again 315 of those. Level 33 to 52, oak larders, 219 oak larders for 1,752 planks, and level 52 to 99 mahogany tables with the Demon Butler, 15,369 mahogany tables, which is the equivalent of 92,214 mahogany planks. And don't forget, level 40, you can get the Human Butler for 5,000 GP every 7 trips. Level 50, the Demon Butler for 10,000 GP every 7 trips. And at level 58, you can build the Servant Money Pouch, which will never have you go through dialogue with your servant again. Alright guys, that is going to wrap up this video. I hope if you were struggling with a way to get 99 construction, this video really helped you out. These are the two best methods. Once again, I don't think there is any other feasible way to get 99 construction. Like I said, this skill is just a gold sink. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up, guys. If you like this video, please leave a like down below. If you have any questions or comments, you can also leave those down below, and I will try to respond to every single one that I can. If you haven't done so yet, please tap that subscribe button on your way out. All of your subscribes mean a ton to me. Until next time, guys, I will see y'all later. Take it easy, everybody.